Hey, what's up, you guys? My name's Emma. Today I'll be reacting to the RWBY Volume 8 opening. I've already heard it once through, but the thing is, I was pretty emotional going through it the first time, so let's actually go and enjoy it through the second time. And have some thoughts about it. Let's go ahead and do that. Actually, I might make the screen smaller for you real quick, only because it's an intro, so I don't know. That's what I'll do. It isn't by much, but we're gonna go like that. And anyways, let us jump into this. Let's see, I hope I made it to the opening. Yeah, I did. Okay. First time's listening through it. I feel I'm gonna try catching lyrics, okay? Okay. And if you listen to the lyrics, holy hell. Oh, things are terrifying, and I don't want things to go bad, but this is bad. Oh. And yeah, obviously I'm going from the receipt site, because, you know, this is where I was watching the episode. When I said not again, you know, the way that they're falling, I'm always brought back to the Volume 3 intro when anyone's falling. And much like Volume 6, they're, like, RWBY is, like, being grabbed at by Grim arms. But unlike Volume 6, where she seems to be fighting it, this one it seems like she's actually being dragged down, along with the others. And it even shows the groups in the opening. It shows it shows John, Oscar, Ren, and Yang, and then it shows Penny, RWBY, Nora, and Blake Weiss. Those guys. I don't know. That group's bigger, so that's why I cut it off, forgetting how small one group is and how big the other group is. Maybe I should talk more before going back into it, but I want to kind of actually use the video to piece together thoughts. And then I'll probably go and actually play it through one more time at the end of this, like I did Volume 6. Because I know Volume 6, I was in disbelief and needed to listen to it another time. I feel like this one I'm going to warm up to right off the bat. Volume 6, Volume 7, it took a second to warm up to it. But yeah. RWBY looking terrified. And she's... So, I like how they're showing this right here. She's alone on this side of the RWBY, the name, the title. She's in front, and then she turns around to see her teammates facing opposite direction. But, ooh, I can think so much from this. I can. Her in front of her mom's grave, back in her Volume 1 outfit. Weiss from her Volume 5 trailer, Path to Isolation moment. The black trailer for Blake. And I think this is Zwei wasn't in a trailer. Look, she looks so, like, happy and peaceful here, actually. Completely different from, like, the aura and, like, mood we get from Yang in this chapter, actually. But it fits with the lyrics, actually. Filled with love is what's being said right now. Harriet looks pissed and angry here. While Cross here, and him and Robin are captured. They're prisoners together. Gonna try saying I'm getting from this part of the opening. Get away from him, you creepy, creepy person. This like, really reinforces the notion that Oscar's in danger. That Oscar's a primary target because Salem's out to find the person who can give her information to use the relic. And that person would be Oscar. Because, like, you can sit there and be like, oh, hey, you know, RWBY had it all of Volume 6. Well, Oscar had it a little before that. And, like, during Volume 5. And then he had it especially during all of Volume 7. So it makes sense that he's the primary target when it comes to the Grimm she's sent to get. And, you know, Ozpin's back, where it seems like, you know, there's going to be some maybe internal discussions going on between him and Oscar even. And maybe the group. He's with John, Yang, and Ren. Yang still is pretty iffy towards Ozpin. She's still pretty mad towards him. So I don't know if that will be brought up. I feel like it needs to be brought up, but I'm not sure if it will be. The weapons with, like, so the partners here. John. Yes! That example. John's, like, kind of standing strong. He was the mediator of sorts in this episode where he was like, we can do both. And he's literally in the middle, while in a way he's separate, like, showing this divide between Ren and Nora here. Because there's, like, there's this energy between them right now that is scary, and it terrifies me. I don't want anything to happen to them, and it's just worrisome because of the situations we're currently in at this moment. He looks away and she looks back. Childish dream. Lightning? Okay. Oh, and then Weiss and Winter. Winter did say leave before, the reinforcements get here, and she calls reinforcements. She's like, yeah, no, I can't help you. I'm not going with you. And she calls the reinforcements. Pretty much being like, I'm not leaving Ironwood here, you know. And Split walking, and she, look at the look here, actually, from Winter. And this is her new look. It's pretty nice, to be honest. Looks sad. That face looks sad. While so Weiss seems to be looking straight forward, if not a little up, while Winter is now looking down. I think, like, towards the end of the episode when Ironwood does bad, she even looked a little bit like, huh, like she looks, why can't I say the emotion I feel like she had? I'm struggling with, like, saying the emotions I see off of them. I think that's my biggest issue at this moment in time. But, God, does it hurt seeing all of this go down. And then, yeah, we have to think about, you know, I'm sorry, I forgot her, first name. If we're giving, we probably were. I swear we were. And I'm just forgetting it. But, you know, Weiss's mom, and then Whitley, you know, what's going on with them as, you know, Jock was arrested. So, what's going on with them at this moment? And then it falls down onto this chessboard. And remember, Cinder uses a chess piece to really give the signal to Ironwood, oh hey, we're here. And now there's a chessboard here with Salem and Ironwood on the other side. And the lyrics going, hope has no place here. It really seems like Ironwood has given up hope in this sense. He's very negative about the outlook. He doesn't believe in anything positive or good coming from this situation. And Salem's just here to go and get what she wants. And it might be working at this point. So it makes sense. It's a whole bunch of mind games going on. And it's just really bad for the group right now. Penny looking kind of like doubtful, and then the mirror cracking behind her. She seems to be in not shambles completely, but you can tell everything's just like hitting her all at once. Like everything's coming in and smacking her in the face. You saw like she was starting to have some doubts and like starting to really come into herself as a person in Volume 7. But now, you know, she's being faced with, she's now the Winter Maiden, and all of this is going on. And Ironwood even, you know, goes and guilt trips her a little bit towards the end of this episode. And it's like all of this weight is now actually being physically put on her shoulders. When she was the protector of Mantle, she took pride in it. And now it's like her morals are being questioned. Which side is she on? Is she going to help these fugitives here, or is she going to go back up to Ironwood and help him with whatever the heck he's planning? It's like she doesn't want to do that. But it's like she's being questioned on it. She's being drilled by the dude. And it's like, great, cool. Here's a petal, I'm assuming of a flower, that lands in Ren's hand. And he grips it with John putting his hand on his shoulder. Almost like how Pyrrha does it in Volume 1 on John's shoulder, and then John puts it on Pyrrha's shoulder. And now it's like this John doing it again for Ren here. And, you know, it seems like this group is really getting together. This, you know, there's more smiles now. I feel like within this divide, maybe, like, the groups can really grow, like, the people within the groups can grow closer, and it may actually really help in the end when it comes to reuniting again. But it's just a matter of speaking, as this petal is about to fly over to Nora, and she can't catch it. It passes her by, and we see her face, but then the team drops in, and even Penny looks a bit happier here. Look, she has like this group, like a support group here. She's not alone. When you think about it, this is actually going to be the first time we really see Ren and Nora split up. They have always been together, but now they're not. So we can only imagine the type of maybe psychological warfare is going on in their heads right now on that matter. Especially so when you think about it, Nora just really wants Ren to tell her what's wrong, what's going on in his head right now. And, you know, when the kiss happened, you know, things looked like maybe they could go up. Maybe things were going to turn more positive. But then Tyrion and Watts put their plan into action, and it really fucked with Ren. It got to Ren hard. And it seemed like it reset everything Nora was maybe about to work towards. And now with this situation, they're completely in a different group, doing two separate missions. And like I said, maybe like this is more like a family, like a familial bond moment. Where now like they can really get working together. And I just really want to see all of these people good. We, like, some people have been speculating that until the end, which I also believe is from RWBY's perspective, is maybe going to have an effect on what Volume 8 and maybe even Volume 9 is about. And if it's true, I'm horrified. So, you know, I'm really trying to sit here and, like, comprehend what this could all be about. And I'm sorry if this is long and you just want me to get through it's honestly probably almost over, to be fair. But I just really want to talk about the little bits, because there were little tiny notions that I've missed in Volume 7's opening, I believe, that, like, I really want to make sure I look through it here before I go and replay it. But yeah, and then it shows them, so it's like, Amity itself is, like, splitting, because it's splitting the situation. Their group is facing, essentially, this head-on by wanting to get to Amity, to be like, hey, everyone, there's a threat coming, you need to be prepared, you need this, this, and this. Like, they want to get the message out that Salem's a thing and she is coming. She is dangerous and will not hesitate to destroy us all. And while their group over here is facing more of Atlas, as, you know, they're trying to save Mantle and the people and, like, get them up to a safer place, evacuate the people, and be, like, very hands-on with the situation in Mantle. But yeah, it's like a divide. It's almost like a perfect divide, now that I'm looking at it. What I find interesting, if I can get this straight, I don't think I did. It just missed Playcon. But, it's also interesting to see, you know, Yang and Blake not together. They seem to be pretty inseparable, almost, in Volume 7, when things were still going good. And even when things turned bad, they seemed pretty inseparable. And then Volume 6, you saw a whole bunch of Blake being like, hey, you know, I can go, like, trying to really get that, you know, bond and connection back, and we saw how it ended. So, they're also split up. But okay. And then Penny goes in the middle. And yeah, they're looking towards each other. So it's like we're maybe gonna find this unison again. Like, we're actually gonna, like, get over, like, this tiny hurdle I see in this episode. And, like, it seems like we're gonna get together here. And I like this effect. It goes into, it freeze frames it, and then we have Cinder come walking in. I really like that, actually. It was a cool effect to see. And you see, like, everyone fighting here, this Grim coming in. Literally just this still frame is, they have Cinder walking in, and then we have Neo here looking kind of pissed off, which I'm liking. But then we have Emerald here looking kind of like left out. She looks away even, I think, towards the very end of that frame, with Cinder holding onto her arm and flames behind her. Like pain? Hazel went by fast, and then there's Mercury smirking again. Well, I wonder how much they will be playing parts in this. I feel like now that Cinder's actually back up there with Salem, we might actually see more of at least Emerald, but I feel like maybe we might get more Mercury too. We'll just have to see about that. The relics. That's a cool touch in her eyes. And then, so wisdom and creation, I think. That is the relics currently. Yep. RWBY looking up and then facing this. Glitches to a lighter time. And then the groups all together. And then fall through. There's the Relic of Creation, she's reaching for it, but the grim hands, literally from Volume 6, come out and grab her. This isn't she, like, was fighting them off and got them off. This was like a Crow situation where he was grabbed, and she seems to be getting dragged further from that light, while the Grimm's arms are still reaching for it. Not to mention, like, after that one scene with Crow, we don't see him again. Happy... Ever Never. Again. That was Penny. Hold up. Penny's lights, and then she turns red there. After again. The weapons falling. That's a really cool touch. I just really like that effect. All in all, I really enjoyed that opening. There is so much there. And it leaves me wanting to speculate so much. But like I said, I'm going to do my annual... I'm going to listen to it one more time all the way through with no pauses. And then I think I'll get my final thoughts on it, and then we'll be done. And then I would love to hear your thoughts, because I'm sure you have many yourself. Ominous music. Oh, this is going to be so probably stress-inducing. This volume's going to be horrifying. I'm, like, scared for them. I love them so much. And the thought of anything happening out first, it's 50-50 at this point. But I would love to hear your thoughts. I hope you have a great day or night, whatever the heck you're watching this. And I will be seeing you all on the flip side, whenever that is. Anyways, goodbye.